or you're planning to apply for any visa, this is how you should prepare. Number one is prepare your necessary document or gather your necessary document. This is something I cannot keep stressing on. Most people are interested in traveling outside the country, but they don't have all their documents organized. Some people even will call you for consultations and even call you to speak with you and tell you they're so ready, but guess what? Their documents are not ready. It's important if you're planning to travel to any country, whatever you want to go do there, you need to be able to gather your document, the necessary documents, your passport, your transcript, your certificates, whatsoever is required. You need to be able to gather your document. Number two is to prepare for the visa. Why do I say that? Preparing for the visa simply means knowing the type of visa that you are applying for and that you're eligible for. Most people don't even know the visa that they're eligible for and that they're applying for. For instance, some countries have skilled visa, the one you call work visa. Some countries have sponsorship visa. Some even have, like Australia, have skilled visa, student visa, and also sponsorship visa, partner visa, and many of them. All these visas have different requirements. So you need to be able to gather, do your research, and gather and prepare yourself based on the requirements of that particular visa. What you will need for this particular visa, student visa, is different from what you will need for skilled visa. You understand? So, and the timeline that it will take for a student visa to come out, or a tourist visa to come out, or a visitor's visa to come out, is different from the timeline that it will take for a skilled visa to come out. It's important that you know these things, as it's gonna be able to help you to prepare properly. Third one on the list is eligibility. You need to be sure that you're eligible for the visa that you want to apply for. Most people don't even check for this, and that is why sometimes they get into the wrong hands, or sometimes they get into lots of delays. You need to be able to know the visa that you are qualified for. Some people right now, you might not be qualified for a skilled visa, you might not be qualified for a work visa, but you might be qualified for a student visa. Some might not qualify for student visa, but they might be qualified for a skilled visa. Some might not be qualified for a skilled visa, but they are qualified for sponsorship visa. Find out the one that works for you. The last on the list, seek for professional advice. Seeking for professional advice is not necessarily just looking for somebody else somewhere. It also means, as you're watching my page right now, you're seeking for professional advice. You can even book some of our consultations and also book some people who are actually and very genuinely ready to help you in terms of the particular country you're interested in migrating to, so that you can prepare properly for your visa application. And the last on the list is, if you want to hear more of this, hit the follow button and follow this page. Thank you so much. See you next week.